What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Featured Tech. In this video, I'm going to be doing a comparison between an authentic AirPods Max ear cushion and a non-genuine AirPods Max ear cushion. Now, before we get deep into the video, make sure to subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Now, hint, one of the fake ear cushions are already installed on the AirPods Max. Can you tell which one it is? So if you guessed the right ear cushion, this one right here, this is the non-genuine one, so you would be correct. Now, when it comes to pricing between the two, the authentic one goes on Apple's website for $70. Meanwhile, the non-genuine one goes on Amazon for $36.99. I'm going to leave a link to both of these ear cushions down below. But first impressions, you can already tell a difference when you're looking at the headphone. There's a thickness difference here between the two. So this is the non-genuine one, again to my right, and this is the authentic one from Apple. So let's now dig in more into the quality of these ear cushions. So when you hold both of these ear cushions in your hand, the real one and the fake one, you can definitely tell a difference in quality. Now, I barely played around with the fake one and I already messed up the back. The glue, I guess, wasn't that good because it already, as you can see with the plastic, it's just all over the place. It already came loose. Now, meanwhile, with the authentic one, I don't have any of that issue, and I have been using it now for about 5-6 months, and I don't have that issue at all. So right off the bat, the quality of these fake ear cushions is proving to be pretty bad. Now let's talk about design and materials. So like I already mentioned, I have the non-genuine one in my right hand, and I have the genuine one in my left hand. Now, one thing I want to point out is with the non-genuine one, you can't really see the lettering as well as you can with the genuine one. And that is just kind of annoying, especially if you remove your ear cushions every once in a while. It's just going to be annoying to figure out unless you have it under a lot of lighting, like in this instance. But now moving on to side-by-side comparison, the fake one, there is lines through these like circular vents, I guess, if you want to call them that. Meanwhile, with the authentic ones, there's no line through them. It's pretty much clear. Now, when it comes to that opening, that hole, same thing on the non-genuine one. It has that same hole, that opening. And again, that line is going through that circle, but it doesn't happen with the authentic one. Now, at the bottom, same thing. And at the top, same thing. Now, one thing you can clearly tell, which I already pointed out earlier in the video, is the thickness between the genuine one and the non-genuine one. And you can clearly see that thickness and that difference when you have both of them installed on your headphone. So not a significant difference, but you can easily tell when you're looking at it. When it comes to material, that's when you begin to notice quite a bit of difference. So with the non-authentic one, it has a bit more foam, and hence why it is thicker than the authentic one. Also, it is smoother on the outside. So if you're the type of person that was complaining about the material, the mesh material on the outer cushion of the authentic Apple ones being too rough on your ear or too scratchy, this actually solves your problem. It's a lot smoother than the authentic one, and also inside is a lot thicker, so you don't have to worry about comfort with these non-genuine ones. Now let's test out how strong the magnets are for these ear cushions. Beginning with the genuine one, let's try to connect it, see how it goes. So the magnet is pretty strong because you can hear how loud the click is. And when it comes to removing it, you have to apply a little bit of pressure to remove it. So the magnets overall on the genuine one, as you would expect, are very strong. Now trying this out with the non-genuine one, so as you can hear, you're not getting the same loud click that you get from the authentic ones, but the magnets are still working pretty well. And when you're trying to remove it, you still have to apply the same pressure as you would with the genuine one. So not a huge difference, really. I would say the magnets on the Apple, genuine ear cushions obviously are better and stronger, but I would say for the non-genuine one, it isn't that bad at all. Now let me share with you my thoughts on comfort, because personally I prefer the non-genuine ear cushion versus the authentic ear cushion, and here is why. The authentic ear cushion is made out of this rougher material of mesh, and because of that it begins to kind of irritate your ear. Now this didn't really happen often with me, but it's a noticeable issue, at least with me, after using it for quite a while. But the good thing with the non-genuine ones is that it's a little bit softer than the actual mesh authentic ear cushion that you get with Apple. So not only is it, softer, but the cushion itself is thicker, as you can see, like I already showed you. So it's just better when it's pressed against your ear as far as comfort. Now, one question you may be wondering is, if you do get a non-genuine ear cushion and you put it on your AirPods Max and then you have an issue with the headphones and you have to bring it to Apple themselves, will you actually have an issue getting your headphones repaired? Would they void the warranty? And I actually had to call Apple to double check this, because I really didn't think this would be an issue, and Apple did confirm that if you do get non-genuine ear cushions that are not officially Apple's and you use them with the headphone, and let's just say you have an issue with the headphone, it will not void your warranty, because you're not making any internal modifications to the headphone. You're just simply utilizing a feature that they have of just removing the ear cushion and replacing it with a different one. Now, the final question I want to answer is, which one should you buy? Now, I'm just going to share my thoughts about these two ear cushions, the genuine one to my left and the non-genuine one to my right. Starting with the fact that the non-genuine one is half the price of the authentic one. This goes for about $36. Sometimes it's on promotion, so you can get it for a little bit less. And the genuine one from Apple goes for $70, like I mentioned. So half the price. Also, when it comes to comfort, the non-genuine one is thicker than the Apple genuine ear cushion. And not only is it thicker, but the mesh is not very harsh. Therefore, it's not going to irritate your ear or the area around your ear, which is a huge pro. Now, on the other end, the build quality for the non-genuine one is really poor. As I showed you before, I believe this was the one that I had the issue with, where the plastic already, the mesh material on the back, already the glue wore off and the plastic is already showing. But while that's an issue, you have to really think about how often are you really going to be removing the ear cushions from your AirPods Max and just playing around with them, where this is actually going to be an issue. And chances are you're really not going to be removing them that often. So my suggestion is to go with the non-genuine one, because of all the reasons I mentioned. I think it is worth it for what it is. You're saving 50% of the cost for just a pair of cushions for a headphone. You really don't need to be spending $70 unless you really care about having an authentic cushions and the official cushions for the Apple AirPods Max from Apple themselves. So this was my comparison video between the authentic Apple AirPods Max ear cushions and the non-genuine ear cushions. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Hope you have a great day. Take care.